Hi everyone,
Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kenny.
and I'm Jenny. We already made a video of how we met each other, but today we have a deeper story. We didn't talk about the details of how everything went since we met each other.
Basically, today's video is about how we fell in love with each other, right?
Yes, the sparkles.
The sparkles. If
Yeah.
you want to call them sparkles, yeah?
If you didn't watch the previous video of how we met, we will link the link below and you can check it out.
Maybe I'll give you a recap of how everything started
Yeah.
up to where we are right now. Yeah, so I come from Zambia and Jenny comes from Kyrgyzstan, which is in Central Asia. Both of us decided to go to China to study. I decided to go to this city without any research about this place before I went there. And it happened that Jenny also decided to go in the same year, right?
Yeah, it's surprising how God made it for us to go the same year, even I think the same month, right?
Same month. I went in September on the, I think, 10th?
I went there on September 10th.
No, I'm mixing the dates. I went September 16th.
Oh, you went a week later.
In the process of staying in China, I was learning the language because I think that was one of the limitations that made me stay in the room always because I couldn't speak Chinese.
The same for me. I wasn't able to speak any Chinese at all. That's why I had fear of like going out and being there outside.
Just in your room, right?
Yeah.
A little bit fast forward, you decided to go to Hainan.
Yes. Actually, my grandma wanted to travel from my country to go to China, and she visited Hainan. And then I decided to go to Hainan to see her as well. And my grandma went there for medical treatment, so she didn't really want to hang out. She didn't want to go to the beach much. She just wanted to get her treatment and rest in the room. I was a little bit bored because it was a new place for me and I wanted to hang out. One day I was just chilling at the beach and then I saw 3 foreigners. Yeah, I saw them taking pictures, and you know that I like taking pictures as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's your breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So I kind of decided to go to them and ask them to take a picture of me. And then we started talking and they asked me what am I doing there, and then I just briefly told them that I'm a student in Xi'an, and it happened that they were also students in the same city. So we started talking and then we were like, if you're students in the same city, why don't we just meet when we go to Xi'an? Yes. And then we went to Xi'an and we met with him. We just became good friends at that time. And then one day he decided to organize a party. Do you remember that day?
He called me. He said he'll be coming around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. So I said I'll go home by that time.
Yeah. I remember on that day he told me we'll go and see my friend because we wanted to discuss how to organize that party together, and he wanted you to be one of the organizers. I agreed to go to your place with him, and then we knocked on the door.
And then I noticed behind there was this girl, you know. I was like, he didn't tell me I was coming with anybody, and my house is messy and I don't have anything to offer you like a guest, you know.
I remember your face and your look. I don't know if you remember, but you were looking at me and I also looked at you. We kind of had eye contact for like a few seconds. I usually don't have eye contacts with somebody I meet for the first time, but at the time when you opened the door, you kind of looked at me. I remember your face and your eyes. You look surprised, yes.
Yeah, because I didn't know that he was coming with you.
Yes.
With a girl, a beautiful girl like this.
And when I entered, I sat at the door.
And I was like, why are you sitting there? Can you come to the sofa? It's more comfortable. And then I offered you, I think, something to drink. I asked you guys, did you eat? My friend was like, yeah, we can eat everything. We can eat anything. I was like, wow, they sound so hungry, these guys.
I was hungry at the time, and you offered us some juice, and it was very nice.
Wait, was the juice so nice because you were already in love with me?
No.
That juice, guys.
Literally finished everything.
Before I gave you the juice and the cups.
You realized we finished it so fast.
I just turned around to go and get the other juice, and the time I'm coming, the glasses are empty. I'm like, Wait, what's
That's
going
how
on?
thirsty I was at that time. Yeah, and then I saw you and I think I became more thirsty. What was your first impression of me?
My first impression of you was, first of all, the first thing that struck me was how beautiful you are. When I saw you, I was like, this is a very beautiful girl.
Where is she from?
Where is she from?
You
She's
are
definitely not
wondering.
Chinese.
Yes.
I knew that you were not Chinese from the beginning.
I
right?
remember you asked me, where am I from? And then I mentioned my country. I said, I'm from Kyrgyzstan. And you're like, where is it?
Kyrgyz,
You
what?
couldn't pronounce
Yeah.
it. Yeah, you were kind of surprised to hear.
That was my first time to hear your country. But my
Yeah.
impression, in general was you're a very beautiful girl. But then I was asking my friend in my language, like our local language. I was like, bro, is this your girl? He was like, bro, don't think about it. She's already taken. And I said, okay, cool. But then at the same time, in my head, I was like, this would be something that, it suits me. The girl like this suits me. Somehow, guys, you need to claim these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Claim it.
Actually, when I saw you, when I entered your house, you also gave a very good impression of yourself. You were very humble, good looking.
Maybe I was humble because that was the first time you met me.
Yes, maybe. When I saw you the first day, you were the same as I thought. You didn't disappoint me.
Disappoint you.
Yeah, and I remember you had like very beautiful smelling flowers, so many plants in the house.
Oh yeah, I used to buy flowers, even though the house wasn't very clean. It wasn't dirty because I used to decorate my house every moment.
Yeah, and I also thought you were so romantic. At the time, you were going through a breakup. I understood from the chat you had with our mutual friend. The way how you were talking about that at the time made me feel like I just wanted to comfort you, but I didn't know how to because it was my first time seeing you.
You're comforting me, you're still comforting me. Even though I thought you're a very beautiful girl, I didn't think about you as my girlfriend or like starting a relationship.
And then after that, when we chatted a little bit at your house, you offered us to go downstairs to have dinner together. Yeah, I remember we went to the restaurant.
Yeah.
We kind of had a good time there. I remember that.
I was trying by all means to avoid eye contact with you because I knew that if I spend too much time looking at you, I'll start thinking about you. And at the same time, I'll be losing focus on my goal because my goal was to work, make money, grow my business, the business I was doing, move on, heal from my pain as well. Yeah, until the right time comes.
You seemed like a serious guy at that time,
Do I look not serious now?
No, you are serious. What I meant is that my first impression of you was the way who you are in real life. And I remember after we finished eating, I don't remember if I mentioned that to you, but our mutual friend told me in private, he was like, you know what, my friend likes you.
Really?
Yeah, he meant you like me.
That guy is confused. Oh, sorry, he's not confused. He kept on telling me that, don't think about it. And then he goes to you and says, my friend likes you. I think he wanted to see your reaction.
But I just laughed about it. I was like, ha ha ha, so funny.
After dinner, we decided, initially I wanted to go back home. And just rest.
Yes.
And then my friend was like, no, you cannot go back home. Let's go out. Let's go and have fun,
Yeah.
You just met a new person here. How can you go back? That's boring. The way you used to talk.
Yes.
And then so we decided to go to one of the most famous places in Xi'an. Before we went there, you guys decided to pick your other friend.
Actually, I thought you knew her because
I didn't know her.
Because later on you kind of became good friends.
Yeah.
So I thought you already met before. I remember we were supposed to go for African party.
In China, people from different countries, like African countries, like to organize what they call African party.
And we were supposed to meet at our mutual friend's house. And that day, I was already in that house. I made my hair curly. Kind of wanted to change my style on that day.
It was actually very nice, by the way.
Thank you. Nice. Someone knocked on the door. I went and I opened the door and you were there.
Did I give you a hug that day or no?
No, we were just like, hi. And then I quickly left.
And after you went to prepare yourself?
Yes.
I was like, where is this girl? This is the chance I have to talk to her, but where is she? You disappeared.
Yeah, and then so we went on that day. I remember the time we were taking pictures. I was taking pictures with my friend. You didn't want to take pictures. You were taking pictures of other people. But then somebody told you, go and take pictures with them. And then you stood between us. On that party, we didn't actually talk, right, babe?
We didn't talk.
Were just like, hi, just...
Yeah, we were not close, so there was like no place to begin the chat.
Yeah. And then after that party, we never met actually.
Yeah.
I went to my country. My visa was about to expire and I was already in my country. Then the next year, the following year, it was 2019, February. Suddenly you came across my mind.
Came to your mind.
Yeah, and then I was like,
maybe my prayers got answered.
Maybe. I remembered your name for some reason. And I was like, let me search him on Instagram. And then I went to our mutual friend's Instagram and then I looked at the people he followed and I searched for your name. I found 2 profiles. I didn't know which one is yours. And then I requested you and after that you followed me after some hours, I think, and I didn't expect that you will send me the message. It was like, hello.
When I saw your request, I took a screenshot of the Instagram page.
Yeah, my picture, right?
Yeah, your picture, because I didn't know who was requesting me on Instagram. So after I zoomed, I realized, I think I know this person. The normal thing to do is just to send a short message. Hi.
Yeah.
So that was the reason.
That was interesting that you accepted and sent me the message.
Who wouldn't accept a beautiful girl?
Ever since we started talking, right, babe? We were trying to get to know each other very slowly. So you asked me if I have other social medias.
From that time, that was the beginning of our talk.
Yeah.
Our talking. So we became closer and closer, started chatting like daily. Hi, how are you? Good morning, good night. And I was like, wait, do you have another social media, like maybe WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Then I added you gave me your WhatsApp. Then slowly we started calls. What we started doing was we started chatting on all the social medias. Let me just say, we just started playing, I would say, good morning on all the other social medias.
Yeah.
So it was fun to do that.
It was interesting like that because I already had like butterflies in my
I think I also had butterflies. That's why I was doing sending you messages on every social media. You started trying to come back to China, right?
Yes. I got my visa to go back to China and I didn't tell you before that I got my visa. I just decided to give you a surprise. So when I arrived in China, I remember I was like about to go to bed and then I was thinking, should I send you the message or not? And then I was like, okay, let me just let him know. Yeah, text you. I sent you the message that I arrived and I love how you responded. You said, okay, then I'm gonna come and see you tomorrow. And the next day you came.
I think maybe you forgot something.
Yes.
Before you came, I kept on asking you, when are you coming? When are you
coming?
Yeah,
you kept on asking me.
I was checking on you and asking you things like, I can't wait for you to come.
Yes, I remember.
It would be nice when you come, like
yes.
go out sometimes, like this. Yeah.
And then I remember on that day when we met each other, you said, I didn't give you a proper hug. And then you decided to give me a hug. And it was kind of a long hug, you know.
A long hug?
I feel like it was long because it wasn't really a friendship hug, you know,
babe. Friendship?
It felt like more than that.
I hugged you just normal, I think. It wasn't that long.
I felt like it was about 30 seconds
30
hug.
seconds? There's no way I could give you a 30-second hug. 30 seconds, that's too much. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's too long. Yeah, from there, it became like a normal thing now. Like
yes.
Coming to check on you from time to time.
Yeah, we started going out a little bit. You were taking me to places, taking me to eat, and then you were also bringing some food to me. It was very
I had to make sure your stomach was fed, eh?
Yeah.
I wanted to treat you like my princess.
Yes, and you really did.
It was worth doing that because I developed this care and I would say love. Though I didn't tell you that I love you, I developed a love for you. So I had to take care of you and make sure you are okay, like in every aspect.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you remember how we said I love you to each other?
I think who said it first? You said it first or I said it first?
I think I said it first because at the time I already knew you closer, and then I found all the qualities I was looking for in a man I want to be with. I remember I said I love you, and then you just kept quiet and looked at me. And I guess you went home and you
I went to pray.
you talked to God about that. And
What should I do here?
yes, did you?
I had to make sure when I say it, it will definitely mean something to you.
Yes.
And it will come from the deepest of my heart.
Yeah, the next day you came and told me that you love me.
I did.
It didn't take you too long. Yeah. I actually went back home again after that time, but we still kept on talking.
We kept on talking. Now
Yes.
this time it was like almost every day.
It was almost every day, yes, because we were already like in love and missing each other. And after a couple of months, I went back to China, and yeah, you met me at the airport.
I came to pick you.
You came to pick me. I'll never forget those moments. They were like very special to me, and yeah, it feels like it just happened yesterday. It doesn't feel
long,
like
right?
it was long.
Yeah. I also remember that day I came to pick you. I was very happy this time because I'm coming to pick not just a person that I know,
Yes.
but somebody that I say I love.
To conclude this video, I would like to mention some words to you. It's been already 5 years since we are together, and my first impression of you was real. It was true. You're humble and you're very responsible and serious.
Why do I feel like you're proposing to me?
You've been always good to me, and ever since I met you, my life changed completely. The joy that I received from the day I met you, I became much happier, and my life became more interesting and brighter, I would say. I feel I'm blessed to have you, babe. Yeah, really, I think I did the right choice.
I'm also blessed to meet you because not only did your life change, mine changed too. Because now I have my own girl. Yeah, and you are a very beautiful girl. You're a very kind person, respectful, and also you're patient. Are you patient?
A little bit, sometimes.
I'm confident that our children will be in safe hands. They'll have a mother who's going to discipline them when they're wrong, and also, not just that, take care of them and love them. Because of your care, you have one person who shows a lot of care for people. You're concerned about almost everybody in this world. Yeah, so
Yes.
I'm also blessed to have you, to meet you. I love you more, baby.
No, I love you more.
No, I love you morest.
Forest.
Eventually, we fell in love. We are in a relationship for 5 years now.
We have so many updated videos coming, and we are excited for that.
Very excited
Yes.
for that. Yeah.
And thank you everyone for watching this video. We hope that you enjoyed it. As usual, join the fun
Subscribe.
and come back for more.